A deep exploration into the concept of sacred scars within Sufism is presented in this video, designed to guide you through the process of acknowledging and integrating your spiritual shadow. By embracing these sacred scars, you'll discover how they can transform into powerful markers of spiritual growth, leading you to greater self-awareness and divine connection. This wisdom is not only valuable for those already on the spiritual path, but for all seekers looking to unlock deeper insights within themselves. If you find this knowledge helpful, don't forget to like and share this video so it can reach others who are ready to embark on their own journey of transformation and self-discovery. What if the parts of yourself you fear the most are actually your greatest spiritual teachers? In the Sufi tradition, the very aspects of ourselves that we hide, avoid, or wish to erase are not flaws, but potential sources of transformation. These hidden parts, our shadows, are often marked by pain and suffering, yet they are not simply remnants of a difficult past. They are, in fact, sacred. The scars we carry, the wounds that we have borne, have the power to guide us toward a deeper understanding of who we truly are. Over time, these marks, once seen as imperfections, become divine symbols of growth, resilience, and spiritual awakening. The idea of the shadow is central to the Sufi path. It is not a foreign concept, but a natural part of who we are, often representing those parts of ourselves we deem unacceptable or too painful to confront. Carl Jung's psychological notion of the shadow speaks to the parts of the self that we hide from view. Our fears, our anxieties, our weaknesses. But in Sufism, this shadow is not something to be rejected. It is through engaging with the shadow that we begin to unearth the deeper truths of our existence. The wounds we carry are not simply scars left by time or trauma. They are places where the divine has touched us, where the light enters through the cracks of our being. These scars are revealed as sacred, not because they are free from pain, but because they mark the places where our souls have been shaped. As we begin to recognize the sacredness in these scars, we start to see them not as signs of vulnerability, but as symbols of wisdom. The process of integrating these wounds involves more than simply acknowledging them. It requires a shift in perspective. Instead of seeing them as flaws or burdens, we come to understand them as integral to our spiritual growth. Sufism teaches that true transformation comes not by denying our pain, but by embracing it and allowing it to teach us. It is through the recognition and acceptance of these wounds that they become sacred. They no longer remain as isolated incidents of suffering, but become part of the divine tapestry of our being, revealing the light that shines through even the darkest places. One of the ways to engage with these scars is through self-reflection, a practice that allows us to confront the aspects of ourselves we often keep hidden. Sufi practices such as silent meditation or contemplative journaling provide spaces for this reflection. When we sit in stillness, we may confront discomfort or resistance, but it is precisely in this silence that we begin to hear the wisdom buried within our shadows. The pain we carry transforms as we accept it, and the once raw and unresolved parts of ourselves begin to reveal their deeper meanings. It is in this process that we realize these scars are not to be feared or hidden away, but to be embraced as part of the journey toward wholeness. The deeper we move into this process, the more we come to realize that these scars are not obstacles to overcome, but catalysts for spiritual evolution. Rumi, in his timeless wisdom, once wrote, "The wound is the place where the light enters you." Our scars become the very places where divine wisdom and light enter, shaping us into beings more attuned to the sacred. The wounds we once saw as weaknesses now become the sacred markers of our journey, guiding us toward greater understanding and connection to the divine. In this way, the Sufi path teaches us that our scars are not just remnants of our past pain, but keys to deeper self-awareness. They are the entry points to a more profound relationship with ourselves and the divine. Each scar holds a lesson, and each lesson brings us closer to a life of inner peace, spiritual awakening, and true wholeness. Through the integration of our shadows, we do not become perfect, but we become whole, embracing both the light and the darkness as necessary components of our existence. The sacredness of these scars lies not in their absence of pain, but in their power to transform us, to reveal the divine presence in even the most difficult parts of our journey.